Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Vitamin D, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of work on the project dirt bike, I guess. I've had this thing for a long time. It's really beat up. It's a 1972 Kawasaki KD100M. I don't know too much about it, but it's fairly beat up, so today we're going to start some body work on the tank. Hey guys, you probably can't see me, but this is the tank off a 1972 Kawasaki KD100M. At least that's what I get from matching a couple numbers. I don't know if probably different parts have been put on this bike throughout the years, but it needs some extra love. But we are going to be stripping this, I'm going to have to sand it mostly, probably a little paint stripper in the creases and such, and then we'll get this thing on a base coat. It looks like it might have been black at one point. We'll get a base coat on it, and then we will, with primer, and then we're going to spray it. I kind of want to keep the original Kawasaki orange, so we'll see if we can locate some of that. Alright, let's start what little disassembly work we have. Gas cap. Works like a gas cap. If you don't know how to use a gas cap, please learn. There might be a little residual gas in here, not too big a deal. I'm gonna flip that over, and this must have been, I don't know if this is aftermarket or not, but we're gonna take it off for the time being to do the body work. So let's get that off. Got an adjustable wrench here. Not the perfect tool for this job, but it'll get it done. Here. Looks like they had some Teflon tape possibly in here, which doesn't make sense because I don't believe that stands up to fuel. Oh, no, they used... Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that's Teflon tape. Don't think that stands up to fuel. Maybe it's just diesel fuel it doesn't stand up to. But I will stick something on there later on to help that out. So, tank's disassembled. So this is where we got to yesterday. We got a lot of the paint off. It looks like there's a dent, some lowest points in here that I'll have to build up with a little body filler. This side's got the two chunks right out of the top. And it's not going to be perfect. It's a dirt bike. I actually happen to drop it quite often because I screw around on it because it's a 100. Not too scary of a bike to play with. So we'll get this stripped. We're going to get the dents filled in, and then we will get to primering it. Alright, so here I have an old crusty brush, something that's not too special because this stuff is going to destroy it pretty bad. At least from what experience I've had. I think it might depend on your brush too, but this is Clean Strip Premium stripper, so it will take the paint off. It says it should sit for about 15 minutes, but with my experience with other strippers, it takes a little bit less there. We're going to get it around the tank here. We're going to get it on the front piece, the back where there's the pieces that I can't grind on because it will take welds off and things like that. And then we are going to get the bottom also because that is very orange. So let's start with the front here. We're just going to pour a little bit on. I'll use the brush to kind of push it around. And this stuff is pretty nasty stuff, so do not get this on you for any reason. Stick a little bit on there. Kind of a big brush for the job, but we are going to brush that all over. Keep it fairly thick. The thicker it is, the better job it's going to do, obviously. But just get it all on the paint that you want off. We'll wipe these off with some old rags and just toss those rags in the end. At least that's my plan. Dents there. It is a good idea to mark your dents after this so you know where they were still at. Sometimes smaller dents can be harder to see. Then you'll see some bubbling starting to appear around here on the neck. That will essentially be what happens to all of the paint. And then it will just scrape right off with the putty knife. Alright. Let's see how this paint is doing with the paint stripper. It just wants to peel off there. Yep, right off. I'm using a razor blade scraper. You can use a putty knife, anything like that. This is just what I had laying around. And I don't care too much about it if the paint scraper happened to do anything to it. So I am a fairly impatient person when it comes to this stuff, so I did that a little early before it all bubbled, and it's not coming off perfectly. So I'm gonna let that sit a little while longer. Like you can see some of the bubbling down here. This is what you want your paint to look like when you start scraping. Starting to form those bubbles, and soon the paint will just begin to scrape off. Underneath the tank here where the paint was on, fairly thin, and it sat for a little bit. It already is starting to come off, and it's almost brand new metal under there. So I will keep stripping this. I know it's not the best sight. It's kind of dark in here besides the lights, and they are just murdering the focus on the camera. It does not want to focus at all. The paint has started bubbling, and we are going to scrape it off with these plastic putty scrapers I just picked up. So I can just throw them away later. See, when you let it sit, it comes off extremely easy. Hey guys, so I think I am done for the day. I think I'm going to do this in 3 little installments. This was removal of paint. I will do the body work. We'll get a little more in depth with that and how to do that, kind of a how-to, and then we will paint it. I came up with a different color scheme. I'm not going to go with the original orange that I planned on doing, but here's the tank all stripped down. There is, of course, a little bit of orange paint left, but I will scrape that off later. It's kind of chunks from the stripper, pieces floating around and re-sticking. This needs a little more attention, but for tonight, I'm done with that. This is just kind of practice. We do have the fenders down in the shed. I will be taking those off of the bike and matching the body color there also. So that will be part of this. There's a couple electrical issues I have to fix on the bike. There are possibly we'll take the engine off the frame and spray the frame, maybe do a little work to the engine, make that run a little better, maybe change out the exhaust, things like that, just little things. It's kind of a fun little hobby project. So yeah, so that's it for tonight. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and always get your vitamins. See you next time, guys.